Power flows to the one who knows how. Desire alone is not enough. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Autobots, roll out! We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes. Autobots! Now, reap the whirlwind! One shall stand, one shall fall.
Hello everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello
Hey.
and welcome. Hope everyone can hear us. Happy 6 years anniversary. Thanks again for joining our streams.
Yeah, happy anniversary to all of us, and thank you if you've been here for 6 years or even less.
Yeah, wow. How long have you been here for, Yannis? Have you been here for the full 6 years?
I've been 7
Oh,
years
no.
and something.
Wow.
I've been
Damn.
before the game even launched, so yeah, it's been a while.
Wow, let's say some hellos then. So I'm going to cover Twitch, maybe? Yeah, I'll cover Twitch. Where's Hyro? Well, that's Lord Dragger's first comment. Hyro is not very well, so he's going to miss this stream. Mr. Cupcake says, happy 6 years, guys. We've got V Lad B2007. I wonder what they are going to add. Well, you'll see today. We've already added an achievement for the anniversary in the game, so if you haven't claimed that, go in the game and go claim your rewards. So I think there's some Spark, there's a G-Metal XP call, which is pretty nice, and there's 60 premium combat chips, so go claim them. It'll be available over the weekend. It's not going to be in the game all the time, so do make sure you claim that as quickly as you can. And a big shout out to Goober444, who says he's been here 4 years.
Just like me.
It's okay, doesn't matter. Like whoever joins, whenever, how long they've been here, we love you all. Yeah, it's been a trip for sure. I think for all of us. So yeah, we're gonna have an excited weekend with exciting records, free gifts, and a lot of stuff to discuss. So this is gonna be also a packed stream where we're gonna give some cool rewards for the trivia, go through new stuff happening, new characters, go through the 6 years anniversary event, and do questions. Maybe some more questions about not the usual ones. It would be nice to see some interesting stuff. But yeah, let's jump. What?
Sorry, Yannis, I'm going to I've got one question. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Digital Fanboy says, so how many Transformers characters so far
What? How many we have
in our game?
in our game? Well, give me 5 seconds and I will tell you.
Oh, he's cheating. He's
Oh, this is the trivia question that I need to know from heart. We have we have 97 Autobots. They're probably, yeah, it's 97, maybe 95 then, or 90. Let's do quick math. Because it's not exactly, it's like 97, but some of them are cross-faction. So we probably have around 191 characters.
Wow, I think we hold the record.
But
That's just normal bots. If we're gonna add like combiners and if we're gonna add combat bots, we are probably approaching 300.
Wow, that is a lot.
That is a lot of characters. I don't think there's been any other game with Transformers that like had more characters. Someone can correct me, but yeah.
Because when we spoke to Hasbro, they said they was actually quite impressed, wasn't they? They said we're actually one of the games with the most Transformers characters, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, probably the most. Yeah.
It's even
Wow.
to this day, like it surprised me that we have not done some of the core characters that people still waiting for, and there's still so many other characters that we can find and keep doing them. Like, there's usually the time where you be like around this like 6 years in, like, well, we have to scrap the bottom of the barrel, but I think we're still going strong in that aspect, which is, I guess, yeah, a testament to the strength of the brand and the rich universe that you have, like the comics and so many other different continuities we can actually grab characters from.
6 years and people are still waiting for paddles.
And Braun.
And Braun and so many others. And Windchanger, yes, there's a lot of
Yes.
characters.
Somebody just said Windcharger as well, so yes, the team are aware.
So yeah,
Cool.
cool. Yeah, we are aware, and we will eventually try to get them all. But bear us with us in 7th years. Let's see. We should have like a bingo chat and we'll see like if we can actually get them all eventually. And Optimus Prime's trailer. Cool. Shall we jump into the event?
Sure.
Yes, I will take this. So if you want to share, so yeah, a little bit different to what we did last year. Oh, it says just started streaming, and
Yeah, sorry. I'm just gonna do this.
no worries. This is where it doesn't work, and it worked when we tested it.
Yeah.
The stream.
No,
No, black screen
again.
No,
Black screen again.
Try
Right.
again.
So yeah, we're doing the event a little bit different this time round. It's going to be set up like a leaderboard kind of event. It's not a leaderboard, so you won't get additional rewards for finishing first or finishing second or anything like that. It's just so you can go into the leaderboard alliances, and you'll be able to just go through there and just see who's got that 5-star combat and who doesn't, and you can just join alliances freely. So if you are a commander, make sure you do set your alliance to open so other players can join your alliance and help you out, because we'll be sending people to your alliances, and if it is request or invite only or something like that, then they're not going to be able to get in and help you. So yeah, so we've got a 6th anniversary combat chip that contains a guaranteed 5-star combat core. That's at 150k points. Obviously we're going to have loads of people helping. We've got up to 15 celebration canisters that contain 4-star, 3-star or premium shards. That's pretty nice. So we've got up to 6 500k troop XP items, 300k combat spark, a G1 gold power core chip, and a G1 G metal power core chip. And Fabian is just about to restart Zoom, so we can actually show you the event in the game and how it's going to look, because people are asking me, how's it going to look? How's it going to work? Is it actually a leaderboard? Will I get bonus points if I finish number 1? My alliance is finally going to be above Psyops and 1 Prime for the first time ever in a leaderboard event. No, you don't get any more bonus points, I'm afraid.
I think the reason was like we didn't want to put the final rewards pretty high, so we want to keep it low, but also players wanted to play, and we are giving some, you know, G metal XP core as we said, so gives a reason for people to play if they want and level up the bot. Sorry, Fabian. No, I might just
Is it still not working?
no.
No.
No, black screen. That's a shame, because when you restarted before it worked. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit odd. So yeah, we'll get you that event as we can. I think Yanis is going to try and pull it up, but I'll try and find a question for you to answer, Fabian. In the meantime, when can we expect the 5-star batch to arrive? Because the community have voted 6gun and Trigger happy, 609 votes. I think he's won, to be honest. So
It's not closed yet, right?
it's no, I mean, second is Hound and Dragstrip, and they are at 390 votes. So unless something dramatically changes, which probably it won't, when can we expect that batch?
I mean, probably. I mean, I can't give a date, but in terms of like the amount of work that are going to go into this batch is a little bit less, because 2 bots in this batch are SG Jetfire and Minerva, which have been balanced straight away, like out of their release time. I believe 6gun is a powerful bot. I did some work recently, I believe, to just fasten the animation of his ability, which was one of the player gripe about it. So I don't know how much more work we'll discover in playtest. Yeah, it will depend on the last 2, but yeah.
Okay, hopefully this will work, because I have not tested. Okay, just need to reposition it a little bit. Bear with me, but that should be the event. Cool, done. Well, unfortunately, no. Now you guys cannot see
Oh.
this.
But I'm sure you can see the rewards, and then if you go into obviously the alliances,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see all the alliances.
So yeah, we can go through the rewards again. So as said, top rewards: G Metal G1 core chip. Then at some point, where is the?
It's 115k for the 5-star combat.
Sure.
You see it?
No.
115,000 points is where you get your 6-star crystal. I think it's called 6 celebration.
Ah,
Crystal.
there it is, 150.
Yes.
Yes, 6th anniversary chip that contains all these bots: Dazzle Strike, Sildron, Eraser, Rat Trap, Spoil Sport, Red Hit, Top Heavy, Stripes, Sound Barrier, Glitz, Smash Down, Dial, Rank, Transfoot, Top Shot, Lionizer, Flag, Night Soul, Capture Accident, and Fire Drive. So not all the combat bots, but quite a few in there. And then we have the leaderboards. Okay, there's a lot of Yanis there, lines, and the celebration canister. So anyone that places anything will get the celebration canister. So
Wait, did you see my alliance?
I think so. There were 2 alliances in there.
Yes, mine's the second one. I didn't know what to call my alliance, so I was like, well, I just put. I didn't know you was actually going to use this build to show players.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
and yeah, that's it. That's the event.
Cool, it's going to be a pretty good one. If you need help, you can get on Discord. We're going to have so many players who's helping people. We've got channels set up as well, so if you are getting to Sunday and you still don't have it, just post on Discord and we will help you out. Let's see if we can get as many people possible with it. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
There was some follow-up question on the 5-star badge. Bernard73 asked if I said that SG Jetfire and Minerva will be part of the next 5-star badge. Yes, they will be in there because they already believe, so we want them to be in this batch for players to have a chance to get them. And Shani523 was asking, can you say who will be the last 2 in the batch? No, we haven't, unless you had the discussion while I was away on vacation. I don't think we have.
No,
so.
we have not. We still were waiting for the results. I think probably next week make a decision about who's gonna be the other 2. I probably won't be amazing bots.
They're all amazing, Yanis.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
all the bots are amazing.
I mean, I don't think we'll be putting like another like super bot, because we're already gonna have like 3 pretty strong characters. But it probably will be from the ones that the players voted. I don't think it will be from the ones we didn't allow to be voted, because we kind of not really much to be gained there. So it should be some interesting choices for there.
Well, one player asked, well, Nose can be part of the next 5-star batch because we're still waiting for the rework, and it just makes sense to maybe work on it as a 5-star?
No, not really, because I think it'll be reworked as a 4-star first, and then, then see what people think of the rework, which will then give us an idea of where to place him and if he's going to be a good candidate for 5-star as well. Yeah, I hope I can get to this rework soon.
Yeah, like I think we are now in a position where we finally getting more ahead, in some of the content pipeline, and that will liberate some more time for bug fixes and improvements on existing characters.
Cool. Michael's asking, can we have a 5-star event? I'm close to 5-star prime. End of Saga. We've merged the 1.5 million event. That's going to be a 5-star event as well. It's in one, so that's going to be pretty cool. So that is just 3 weeks. Oh no, 2 weeks away, because this Saga is a 4-week Saga, isn't it? And I guess that's another question. Players are thinking, are we just going to keep changing the Sagas? Are they going to be 4 weeks now? Because the Cyber Pass is now 4 weeks. What's the plan moving forward?
I think for us the ideal size of the sagas is like 5 weeks. Sorry.
You'd like to... Nope, you're back.
No, it's okay, because I had to connect in some special networking thing. So the ideal size for us is 5 weeks. Usually we change them based if the fifth week falls into some kind of holiday and we don't want people to have to grind really hard or play a lot during, Christmas or some other things. And then we have to either extend it to 6 or bring it back to 4. I think like 4 is too short. 6 gets a bit too long. I think 5 weeks is the ones we're always gonna be trying to get in there. So I think the next one is gonna be fifth week.
Cool. Raging Mick, this is not a question, this is more of a thank you. Says the fact that you guys do this for an anniversary event is simply amazing. I doubt any other mobile game gives away a top tier crystal. Thank you guys for everything you do. That's nice.
You're welcome.
Nice. Yeah.
Until he gets Fire Drive over the weekend, he's gonna be in a good mood. Mr. Cupcake says, previous times we're told that Star Saber and Cup were too powerful to be 5 stars. In like the Kurama, is that something that will be reevaluated?
Cup won't be reevaluated.
I
It's
don't
too
know.
powerful.
I don't
No?
know. I mean, anything could change in the future. I'm not gonna promise
Yeah.
this bot will always stay like as OP. Like it's like I don't know. It gets to a position now like Star Saber potentially. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, and there's protection. You could theoretically have him in there, but it creates complications that we don't want to have to deal this at the moment. That's why he's not there. Cap also, it's too much. I guess if you allow him to free roam the battlefield, again, we don't want to get into this situation. But who knows in the future? I'm not gonna promise that they will always be outside of. You won't be able to access them.
VLadB. Oh, sorry, Fabian.
No, sorry, go for it. Go for it.
He's saying, somebody on Twitch is saying, no 6-star crystal. Are 6-star bots coming to the game?
No 6-star bots.
No 6-star bots.
5-star bots probably will be the highest.
For the next 2 years, would you say?
Probably. I don't like. We have no plan to do 6-stars. We don't think there is a reason to do 6-stars. I don't think people will want or need to replace the bots. Something to enhance the bots, probably more likely than a 6-star.
6-star would just widen the gap too much.
Yeah.
So something that will enhance our bots is coming.
Potentially, yes.
Cool. No, you mentioned it, so I'm going to ask you. Can you give us more information about how we can enhance our bots? Is this going to be HQ18? Is it coming soon?
I'm not going to announce anything about anything. It's too early. But yeah, I mean, anything more power would come after HQ18 or with HQ18. It doesn't make any sense to introduce anything with more power now because already the game is a bit on the easy side if we don't add the extra effects and wars. So yeah, it's premature to introduce anything extra at the moment.
Cool. So if you can enhance your bots, will we ever be able to enhance combat bots? For example, will they get ability 11 in time?
I mean, potentially they could get extra levels. Who knows? If we think there's a need for that.
I think there might be, so especially like the minions, the way they are built right now, they're scaled to a certain level and they have a maximum amount of HP, and they potentially may not be built to be very efficient in HQ18. So we might, potentially, it's possible. If to keep them relevant, like it's possible that we're gonna go into HQ18 and suddenly defenses are gonna be, and there is the potential that the combat might lag behind and reevaluate them, but it's potentially. We'll have to look into it when we get to that point.
Cool, no worries. Well, I've got you then, Fabian. This fix with Bumblebee and a few other bots that you're going to be pushing fix for. I've already put it on Discord, but we're just going to hold off for 2 weeks or something. Can you tell us more what you'll be pushing to the game? Because I think players are a little bit confused what fix is actually coming to those bots. Is it like a nerf or is it going to be
No. So, if you place your Bumblebee on defense as opposed to a bot like Chromia, who would just use an ability from far to attack the other bot, the attacking bot, Bumblebee would just go straight to melee. And if you put a combat bot on Bumblebee today, isn't still going to go to melee. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add like a regular defensive range ability if he doesn't have a combat bot. But if you get a combat bot on top of him, the combat bot will override because the combat bot is always better. It's just like, it's an improvement. So we want the combat bot to override this ability. But even if you don't, you're going to have
the reason why it was like that is Bumblebee has a stun attack. When we back in the day, like we didn't want the scout class to keep having the scout attack in defense. That's why we removed the ranged ability from them. So and they will just default into melee. With combat bots, the way the combat system works is like if you don't have a ranged attack, then you just go into melee. So that's why it never changed. Now it makes sense to still not have another stun attack because Chromia by herself is enough. You don't want more than one Chromia in the game, like stunning permanently all the attackers. But it makes sense to give them some ranged attack that they can use and can be replaced by combat gun. So it's gonna be an improvement because the bot in the outpost will be able to fire from afar and doesn't have to go into melee range, and they can use the combat bot that's been assigned to them.
So yeah, it's going to be just like regular range attack with no stunning effects or no other kind of effects. But that will allow you to have the range attack from the combat, and this will affect Bumblebee, Scrapnel, Blur, Runabout, Hoist and Crankcase, Afterbreaker, and Flame War.
No, Chromia stun is not being removed. That's not what I said. Chromia is gonna stay as it is. Every other new additions for the other scout class are gonna just be in base. So Chromia will be the exception because he's already have the stun attack. But we don't want another bot that has a permanently stun attack because it creates a really bad experience when you battle and two of your bots are gonna be locked and not be able to do anything.
Cool. So we have lots of questions about HQ18, like getting flooded everywhere. Can we say Can we reveal anything about HQ18 or when we can expect it or what we can expect?
I don't think we're in a position to reveal anything. We are working right at the moment on some of the technical stuff for HQ18, but it's a bit early, and some of the stuff are tied to some other new content we're gonna have coming in. So that's why it's a bit early to reveal that without actually revealing that content. So can't really say much about it at the moment.
What about if I get more specific then from Traplight? He says, any plans to expand the shuttle for HQ18?
I mean, I can answer stuff like that. There's no plans to expand the shuttle. We think the numbers we have, 8 bots, is enough. There probably gonna be extra levels on the bots, so an increase of the cap from 65 probably to 67. But there probably won't be all the bots or the buildings straight away getting an upgrade. We'll probably do a number of buildings as a first release and then do sequential release, so the difficulty can progressively increase. But that I think it covers as much as I can reveal.
Cool. Somebody's asking about the war rework. Something that's still coming this year.
Yeah, potentially. I think so. At least we'll try. We are currently, some people know, we are trying to do a tournament with the top alliances. And a lot of that information could be useful in some of the future war reworks. So we want first to see, I guess, how that goes, and then see what else we can add to to the lower leagues. Because not every league needs kind of a tournament, or it doesn't make sense to have it. But we need to, I guess, play around with tournaments for a little bit and see what we can actually utilize in a general kind of alliance improvements.
Yeah, I don't think people know what they're getting into when it comes to the tournament, because it will be harder than Prime League hard, won't it? It will be tough.
No, I mean, the tournament, the main reason why the tournament exists is for a reason for the alliance that always says the Prime League and hard mode effects are not hard, and we need more challenge. and we want to be using all the best of everything and all the max stuff, which we think like if we were to push it down on Prime Link in hard mode, then it would be really unfair for a lot of other players. So this is kind of as a, okay, we understand you guys need some extra thing at that level, of the top 5 or top 10 alliances. That doesn't really shouldn't apply for everyone else. Like, I mean, people want challenge in Prime League, but they don't want to be, having an extra 20 plus 20% of HP or 20% DPS on the existing effects or something, crazy stuff. So, but this allow us, like, you guys are, the most committed players. You want the extra challenge, we'll give you something because we know that we can't really target you without disappointing everyone else, and that's why there's a tournament. The tournament, I mean, we don't really expect to be giving much of extra rewards, but it would be nice to be able to have them go for it and then actually get some challenge.
Cool. Illicit Pulse says, will we get any extra ability points with HQ18?
Ability points as in...
Yeah, I guess when you start the battle, I don't know. I don't know. We need to balance it. There's a lot of stuff we need to decide. We want to do more like combination type of attacks, or allow you more to combine different bots. So not have to depend on the same bot that just does damage and destroys all the building. That will require more ability points, but with the current system, that's not as simple to do. So there's a lot of stuff we need to play around and then tweak and twist and just make it work. But yeah, like that would be for me the dream. You have more ability points, but you're not gonna use them to spawn the same 2 bots. But we need to figure out how we can actually do this. So we don't really have the solutions yet, but this is part of what HQ18 is gonna be about.
Cool. Soundmaster Zero says, it was previously mentioned on stream that there will be a use for Prime Core Shards. Can you elaborate at this time what that change will be?
No, I can't.
Damn. But there is definitely something coming for Prime Core Shards, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Should I show some other content? I think the combat bots. I'm trying to make them go because probably I should have asked for Fabian for the account that he had.
Yeah, I can send that to you.
It's okay. I think I got.
But there is a challenge battle on.
Okay, yeah, because I need to equip them. Alright, so that should do it. Okay, so let's show the combat bots. Have we decided that they're coming? I think they're coming next week. Yes.
Yes, so they're not coming this week because we're gonna do all the anniversary celebrations first. They'll be coming early next week. So everything we show, so all the combat bundles and the combats, all next week.
So yeah, the new combats, these are gonna be interesting characters, I think, personally. And we're starting with Windstrike, which is, I don't know, which continuity is that, Fabian, from?
Robots in Disguise.
That's
the first time we're tapping into Robots in Disguise. We mentioned it before. It's not something that we're going to do very often, but I don't know. A lot of you have told us, and rightfully so, that there was not that many melee combat bots coming into the game. So we went and started searching for new melee weapons, and it turns out, there's not that many in the continuities we usually tapping in. So we went into Robots in Disguise and got Windstrike.
Yeah, so he's an interesting looking character. For sure. This little fella.
This little fella. That's a good... Can we get that in this tooltip? This little fella.
With 2 swords on his back. And he didn't pop him out. And the other guy is Barrow. Let me get the meal bots.
So if you've got any questions about the combat bots, you can put them
not
in the
this
chat.
guy. Yeah, and the other one is Barrow. Is he from the same continuity?
No, it's from the Prime continuity.
There is still a bug on him. We need to I think it's been fixed, so he should be flying in that screen. But Baru is what?
He was just on the floor.
Yeah, that's that's the bug I was talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely gonna fix this. And where did I put him? Headstrong. There. But he's fine in the showroom. So this little this flyer guy again transforms into a weapon.
It's a flying butcher knife.
It's a flying butcher knife. And shall we talk about the stats?
Yes, they're already on the wiki as well, so players can go ahead and check them out.
So they're going to be released next week, but we are pushing the challenge battle tomorrow, I believe. So you will be able to try them out already.
So
And
yeah, the stats are every 15 seconds you launch a long-range tornado, which deals 100% of the bot DPS to everything in its path, and increases also it also increases the bot's damage by 4%. And when you level him up, the damage boost increases, but the damage of the tornado still remains the same. So I think it's a little bit like a Lionizer, but the range of the tornado is a little bit longer. We can probably go into the battle if it's here.
I believe you would have a news feed, right?
I mean, there's a lot of news feeds in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's
There
so
it
many
is.
celebration ones. There we go.
Yes, there it goes.
I'd love to guide you, but I can't see your screen. So.
It's okay. I think I will manage. Wait, who has him? Okay, so it's Ironhide. Alright, so Ironhide has him. So what happens is you can see he generates this tornado, and that will be hitting everything that's behind the bot. I think this must be an older version from the one actually testing because the effects are staying behind.
Yeah,
and
George told me he pushed a fix on that. That's
Yeah, so we've fixed this, but yeah, this issue should not be happening. But it's similar, kind of like a smaller version of Sea Spray's ability that's gonna be going in and actually doing damage for everything that's behind the target, and also enhances the attack
Overall damage
of the bot by a small percentage.
Does it not enhance the ability? Just
No,
the
it's
attack.
it's only attack. It doesn't
Okay.
really affect the ability. All combat bots only usually affect the main attack of the bot.
Cool. So if you've got any questions about the combat bots, do get them in the chat.
And I see the issues with Roger Storm. But yeah, I think this some we're gonna be fixing some issues with Will and. Is this Roger Storm? I can't remember who that guy is. Cool.
Well, there are some bug fixes coming on Whirl and Sea Phantom.
Yeah.
They were announced in the newsletter. We were waiting for some art. Yeah, go to the newsletter. I'm hoping to push them next week. Basically, a bit of like aesthetic stuff, transformation look better, but mostly there are some more damage on the passive attack and also bigger reach on the flamethrower and acid thrower ability.
Cool. Okay. That's it for the combat bots. What else do we have, Fabian?
We can show Slingshot and Acid Storm.
Okay, and that will take some time.
You need them
Maybe
sent.
there's some questions. No, it's okay. I think
Okay.
I'll need to jump in the account.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask one from Grind Time. Can we change? Can we change the research lab to make it easier to see which bots are actually being researched and which ones are out on a dispatch mission? I think that's something we're working on right now, isn't it?
Yeah, we are actually probably going to make it this week. I think next week we are going to push a new version update, which is going to have some small improvements on some of the feedback we have for dispatch missions. Some of this feedback is how the bots appear in the research lab. Some of it would be that your bots that are in your squads are not gonna be removed by your squads if you send them on a dispatch mission. They will still be unavailable, but we won't be just pulling them out of your squads so we don't break your squads. And there's a few other like improvements, little things like people who have said like, oh, like we don't like this happening, so we are gonna be fixing a few things.
Cool. Mick Colley is asking, is Slingshot part of Superior?
No. So Slingshot is an aerial bot. In some continuities, he is part of Superior, but we're not gonna be changing our team dynamics for the combiners if we're gonna introduce new bots into these squads. Just say that bot is out of luck because he didn't exist in our universe for Superior form for the first time. So he's not gonna be part of it.
It's with the groove of the aerial bots.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
People are going, no, why not?
Because it's not gonna work. So he's gonna be there, but he's not gonna be, unfortunately, part of Superior because we're not gonna remake Superior. It's not easy to just change one based from one bot.
Cool. Undertaker74 is asking a question on the new combat bot. Can the new combat bot be attached to Drift?
No.
No.
That was
Sorry.
quick.
The thing with Drift is like you cannot attach any melee bot at all. It's not a combat per combat type of situation.
Are we ever going to change that?
I have more time. I have a bit more time now that Joe joined the team. We never know. Yeah.
I mean, we need the outsourced art team to do this, but I think they're a bit further ahead, so maybe we're gonna have some time for them to remove the weapons from the model. Hopefully.
Can you make him a combat bot for Superior? I don't think that will work.
I mean, we already have Power Glide as being the weapon of Superior, so no.
With all the new combat bots, will there be a system for crystals like the normal bots? 2-star gives 3-star shards, etc. So I guess combat bot dupes give shards, maybe? I think the question is.
What?
I think X Dark Fire 9 is asking, with all the combat bots, will they work like crystals, where they get dupes and shards and things like that? Will that ever change?
I mean, combat bots give you shards when there is a duplicate, but it only goes for I think to get the 5-star, but you do get shards in order to open the 5-star crystal, and you get it from all the different star ratings. So we decided like we don't want to have different. I guess similar on the bots, like you have the 4-star and the 3-star crystals. We don't really want to have that. We just want, I guess, to be pushing people to get a 5-star easier.
It's a simpler system, easier system.
Yeah. I don't see Slingshot in here, so I need to give him.
Maximum Carnage 78 says we need Seacons. Are there any plans for Seacons to come to the game?
I mean,
depends who you're calling as a Seacon.
Exactly, because
so something's coming from Seacon.
I mean, Sea fandom, I guess it's the equivalent of Seacons. So
if you're talking Snaptrap, Nautilator, Overbite, Seawing, Scaler, and Tentacle, there is no plan for that, unfortunately.
Because we have Sea fandom.
Cool. Will you be lowering the power requirements for your main faction so that the dispatch missions don't require max bots, which defeat the purpose of sending out bots for XP? I think that's coming with another balance change, right? Fabian, you're lowering the requirements.
That came today. That came today. So there was one balance change today, which the top, the kind of like top 3 missions, the top harder requirement, I've lowered them by 20%, I think. I've also reduced the occurrence of this quest, dispatch mission being shown to you. I am going to be in the office on Monday sitting next to Yanis, and we're going to review that as well a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on it. There's already something that came today. and there'll be some more improvement coming in the next week.
Yeah, we do think there is like the balance on a lot of the dispatch missions is not where it should be. It needs to be it needs some improvements. Some of it could be reward, some of it could be the number of bots in the mission, some of it could be the power requirements. So we are gonna be continuing working and trying to improve them. That's part of our plan. So stay tuned.
Well, I think a big problem to players at the moment is they get stuck on a high mission and they're
Yeah.
like, no, it won't go away. I guess there'll be no way to refresh. Will they always just be forced to complete that mission?
I think at the moment, yes. We can see like if
It's a shame there's not like a cancel button where you just press cancel, but
Yeah.
you don't pay to cancel.
Well, yeah, because then because you're gonna have some, really cool missions maybe in the future. Like we don't want people to be able to cancel and just keep replacing them until they get the cool one. So this is, I guess, like I think we need to plan to kind of make all these missions something that you can take instead of just having something that you can refresh. So
Do you need help with the bots, Dennis?
I'm typing a question because I don't see them.
Okay.
So we'll do some
Oh.
trivia in the meantime because there are some
Yes.
cool rewards on the trivia as far as I've heard. So let's say what the reward is
Yes.
first.
So Hyro is kindly, even though he's not here, he's been so kind. He's going to be giving a 4-star crystal to everybody that wins. So we'll get one winner on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and we've got 2 trivia questions. So the winner today gets the 4-star crystal. So that's pretty cool. I'll just get the questions up. So we'll need your name, HQ, and alliance. So let me get the first question. So here we go. Hope everybody's ready. This is for a 4-star crystal. Good luck to everybody. So question 1: Slingshot is coming to Air Force at last. But what color was Slingshot in Generation 2? So give me your name, give me your alliance, give me your HQ, and tell me your answer. And then I'm gonna go through YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook to get a winner. So make sure you get that question in. So yeah, we've also got an achievement in the game at the moment. So there's a bit of an anniversary gift in the game. So log into the game, just tap the achievements at the top, and you'll be able to claim it. So there's some good rewards in there as well. And we also have some one-time only bundles going on over the weekend. So if you like the celebration canisters, which are part of the event, we've also got 4 bundles that you can purchase, but you can only purchase 1 per price point. So make sure you check those out. And also we've got 4 times the value of our best of year bundles as well. So 4 bots in a bundle, you get 10 crystals each, you get 250 character shards each, and plus you get 40k spark, and that goes up to $100, 400k spark. So that is pretty cool. 4 times the content. I don't think we've done this before. I think Hyro made a mistake at Christmas and people really liked it, so not sure when we'll expect this again, but it is an anniversary special, so make sure you take advantage of that. And we've also got anniversary giveaways going on in Discord, so make sure you get into our Transformers Earth Wars Discord server, which is discord.gg/TFEW, and you'll be able to join there. So cool. We've got lots of people spamming. This is for a 4-star crystal. This is so exciting. Who is going to win? I'm just going to. Do you want to pick a winner on YouTube and Facebook, Fabian? Or are you doing
No.
bots? Okay, it's fine. I'll get it. I'm gonna get the winner. It's fine.
I can do
get
I
this.
can do the other ones. I just don't have Facebook.
Okay, I'll do Facebook and Twitch.
Okay.
And then I'll post that. So that's the winner. So yeah, I think that's been long enough. The answer is gold. So I've got my Twitch winner, and I'm gonna get my Facebook winner. I hope I don't pick the same people twice. There we go. And then Fabian just needs to grab somebody from YouTube. So the answer was gold. So the winners are, for this question, is Fire Remains from Flow Forging. He answered gold. We've got Blastwave 06, gold as well, from Guardians Lounge. We also have Amiga Claw 74, who said gold as well from YouTube. So yes, nice. We'll send you that 4-star crystal as soon as the stream ends. I'll make sure you get that sent. Okay. Question 2 is this. So the Decepticons are getting Acid Storm, one of the Rainmakers from the cartoon episode Divide and Conquer, In that episode, who ordered the 3 Rainmakers to rain acid on the Autobots on Cybertron? So name, alliance, and HQ. Same again. We're going to get one winner from Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Again, 4-star crystal. Please send your answers in. If you need me to read, I'm going to reread the question because it is a bit of a long one. Holding Twilight says, "Holy, I won. Thank you very much." Well, I hope you get a good 4-star, but one you are looking for. The question is, so question 2. The Decepticons are getting Acid Storm, one of the Rainmakers from the cartoon episode Divide and Conquer. In that episode, who ordered the 3 Rainmakers to rain acid on the Autobots on Cybertron? So give me your answer and give me your name, alliance, and HQ. So we'll just give that. I think people saying I have a different answer. But we're just going to go with it anyway because I think somebody said an answer and I think everybody's copying it.
Or maybe if it's a correct answer,
Maybe it is the correct answer, so we'll soon see.
stick to the one that's in the script.
We'll soon see. Everybody's helping. Never mind. People are correcting people. I'm confident that we have the right answer. Never mind.
Because I see a lot of the alternative answer on YouTube as well.
Yes.
I think people probably just copy everyone else. Okay, in the meantime, I can sew characters.
Well, because it's the anniversary, I'm going to say it's not Shockwave. Please correct your answers.
While you try to get the answer, this is Slingsword, our next bots, one of the rare bots, but not a part of Superior, I'm afraid.
I'm just loading up YouTube because I want to see these bots. I've already seen them on test, but I want to see what you're showing before I ask you questions. Any hints on the ability? What are we thinking ability-wise?
It's up to Fabian if he wants to
I
reveal.
think they're gonna shoot something from a plane form.
Can you tell us a little bit more, maybe, of the plans for this bot?
The clue is in the name.
Not
Acid.
probably
We're not-
more than one of the names.
One of the names, not the one. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess we could say it's coming from the name from the Decepticon. I don't know how I would do a think show.
He slings stuff really hard while in a plane.
Nice. Does it do a lot of damage if it comes from a plane?
We can't say much. We literally dropped it in playtest today.
Yeah.
It's a bit different than. I mean, the effect is kind of new a bit. It looks interesting. Let's see what playtester says. Let's go from there.
Cool. And this is Acid Storm, the other one. Another Seeker. We have plenty of these guys still not in the game.
Cool. I'm now going to get the winners from trivia while everyone's looking at those cool models. So one of the winner, if you want to do YouTube again, Fabian? If you just want to just grab somebody
yeah.
from there. I think you did that. And I will take somebody from Twitch. So we're going to take that person. And we're going to go on Facebook and take that person. Cool. So the winners are, so the answer was Megatron, it wasn't Shockwave. Buff Dudley from Ark Asylum won, so well done to you. Mick from Ark Knights, wow, we got 2 Ark winners. And Chihuahua Boy, HQ17 from Bravo Cartel. So those are our 3 winners. We'll make sure you get your crystal after the show. Stream.
Cool. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
And yeah, that's Acid Storm 2. So these bots are still what? 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
So next stream we're gonna cover their abilities. It's a bit too early to do this now because it just went to playtest, as Fabian said. But next stream we will have more details for them.
Yeah. So I guess the End of Saga event this time is still chance, right?
It's still a chance event, not a leaderboard
chance.
event. The next one is gonna be a leaderboard, I think. and we
The
will.
next end of Saga.
Are we talking new leaderboard? V whatever it is now, or are we thinking old
So
leaderboard?
yeah, I don't think it will be leaderboard. Leaderboard. Sorry, it's gonna be. We're gonna be trying something new. We're gonna have more details soon, but
Excellent.
I don't think it will be the existing the format we use for Minerva and Flatline.
Is it going to be a 5-star bot?
It will be a 5-star bot.
Juicy. This sounds really good. But this is so long away. We're like what, 8 weeks away
Yeah,
from.
so there will be
from
some
this
time.
point, so
But I think we are in position. I think we might already start working on those guys. So we hopefully will be early in the next saga where we start revealing information about them, so people know what they get.
So where are we with schedule then? So 8 weeks. We're thinking. What will we be in July, August at this stage?
I don't know.
I think it'll be like.
Probably will be July.
Yeah, so we're thinking end of July. So when are we thinking about the 5-star Titan event then? That surely will be coming close
Wait.
or near abouts to that.
We don't. I don't think we're gonna rush a 5-star Titan event. I don't think, to be honest, I think people are gonna max their Titans, but I don't think the Titan event is gonna come.
Cool. So I guess when players do start maxing their Titan, it's just a case of just keep farming Titan Assault every
Yeah,
week
I
just to
mean,
keep getting your
you will
Titan
still be
Spark.
able to get the Titan Spark, and you will still be able to use it when you'll be able to upgrade it. But I think it's also like, give a bit more time for some players to catch up. I don't think there's a rush for us to introduce a 5-star Titan yet.
Traplight says, can we start getting character-specific G medals in event prizes? Well, unfortunately, Hyro's not here to answer that.
I mean, I will, I will try and guess based on what Hyro would think, and probably not. Specifically because, like, what a G1 or bot, G metal, G1 core for you valuable wise is not the same for other players. Other players could have 3 versions of that G metal G1 core sitting there and it's useless. So it's quite, when it's like this specific, it gets really hard to engage like cool rewards that will be applying for everyone, which we usually try to I guess do in events. If there are gonna be other ways for people to chase specific G metal G1 cores, we can talk about that in the future. But no, I don't think we're gonna plan on putting specific ones in events.
Cool. Maximum Carnage 78 says Titan Fortress Maximus. Will he be? Any plans for him, Giannis?
I don't know. Could be.
One player said on YouTube that you've been very tight-lipped today. Normally you're you're quite revealing.
I try to be reveal, I guess, yeah, when we have stuff ready or nearly about ready, but I don't want to start spoiling stuff, which could come like months later.
What do you think with the Titan changes then? Because we pushed a change quite a few weeks ago where we toned down Titans. Are you happy with them?
I don't know. Like we still like evaluate. Like it's also a really tricky one. It all usually depends on the battle. If the battle lasts quite late, then I think the change is so good. If it's finished early, then the change is not as meaningful. Titans don't play as big of a role. Do I think that maybe we should have been somewhere in between the change we have now and the change we had before? Potentially, personally, maybe I think. But also then we're gonna have HQ 18 coming. We're gonna have new level of Titans. I think we are just trying to take it a little bit slow in time and then see how it evolves. There are some battles where I can see like I'm actually like ahead of this other Titan. I'm gonna take a risk and use the abilities to help myself. There are other times when I'm like, oh no, I need to always use it, and that for me gives a little bit of a tactical or strategy kind of like, do I take a risk or do I not take the risk? I guess some players are always like already maybe not using as the passive abilities that give more of a bonus versus Titan. So there's stuff to be still figure out personally, I think. There usually there are times in battle where I just drags in and Titan kicks off, and then you get the passive, you get a bonus. But also, I guess, if it's really late in the battle and the players finish the battle really early, then you might like, why do I need even the passive inspire ability because I don't get to that part. So there's stuff to consider for sure. I don't think it's perfect.
No, it's good to get your thoughts on that because players are thinking that as soon as like the 5-star event is coming, we're going to buff Titans to make them useful again, so they have to chase it.
I mean,
but it's nice. It's good to know that it's not coming, and you already are planning to maybe make a change.
I don't agree that it's not useful. Like I know some people believe that, but I mean you can use that ability once or twice, like, and you get an advantage. If the battle is gonna finish early, you can use it. It gives something, but we didn't want to be the other way around, where the Titan was just like, for half of the battle, even when the battle lasts 1 minute, it was actually destroying like 10 buildings on the side. But maybe there's a middle ground between the two.
Cool. And last question before we leave is a bit of a spicy one, really, for you, Fabian. Can you align Ultra Magnus and Galvatron's abilities? Because I know you've put so much time into this to try and get them right, and players are still
So I think the
saying they're not
main feedback for a very long time was not so much that they were aligned. They were just that the main target was not receiving the damage consistently. That means that you could, in different battles, you could just like target a building and it would not receive the full amount of damage. And that's what the bulk of the effort went into. That we also like rebalanced the cost to make them more interesting. They were quite costly. And when we did that, I'll be completely honest with you, like the other type of damage seemed quite marginal compared to like the changes that we made and addressing the main feedback of the players. So I don't know. We're in two minds. They look different. They are different. Changing them would just, plaster one to the other. They would not really fit the characters either. And we think like the side damage is a bit marginal. So I think the main takeaway is like it's not really a priority anymore. We get the feeling we have addressed the biggest draw of this bot at the moment, and maybe like making them completely equal is not as important as tackling other bots at this very moment. We'll probably go into rebalancing other stuff, fixing bugs that we feel have more priority, but potentially in the future.
Cool. And that leads us to 6 p.m. So that's good timing. So yeah, hope everybody gets the combat bot they want over the weekend. Which combat bot are you aiming for this weekend, Yanis and Fabian?
I don't know, like whichever I get. Like, I mean, there's still quite a few of the original ones I don't have. I mean, Flag or Top Shot, that would be nice. But whichever I get, it's probably gonna be one more, one more.
You don't
extra.
You don't have Flag, no Top Shot.
Not the 5 stars.
No.
Yeah.
So
next stream, I'm
Damn.
gonna ask you what you're gonna get.
But I was really happy because I got actually from the combiners when I recently got my sorry, which one? Then Computron as a 4-star combiner, and I was like, yes, finally one more combiner. That's what happened like last week. So it's
That
cool
big
stuff
hack.
all the time. Yeah, big hack incoming
Big
when I
hack.
can level him up again.
Can I hack everything for 2 weeks?
Cool. So yes, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for staying with us for 6 years or even longer for the people that are joining us from the soft launch of the game. We hope that we can keep entertaining you for the foreseeable future. This game, I think, still has quite some life in it, and we still have lots of interesting plans. So lots of interesting additions we want to do in the game. And
Although we couldn't say anything today.
or
about
to
it.
the we have ideas. Unfortunately, we can't reveal them, and I don't want to reveal stuff that might come in a year's time, and people will keep asking me in the stream, when is that coming? But
Like
yeah,
HQ18, you mean.
no, HQ18 won't take that long. But yeah, hopefully we can be here and just keep providing you with more interesting stuff, more interesting characters, more interesting events, like more interesting everything. But
Keep
yeah,
the game spicy, strategic, and challenging.
yeah, keep everything balanced, which we can't really do, but we'll try. We'll try.
It's
Keep trying.
exciting.
Keep trying. Cool. Thanks everyone for joining us, and hope you enjoy the event. Hope you get some cool, the 5-star combat bot that you like, and some cool other stuff. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time, where we can reveal the abilities for the next bots. Take care.
Cool.
See you in 2 weeks.
See
Take
you
care.
guys. Bye bye.
Bye, guys.